Music TV.
Blessed risings, good afternoon or good evening, depending on where in the world you are tapping in from. You got to keep in mind that Keep It P podcast is a global show. And today, on this episode of Hold the Mail, we will be discussing Lance Bass claims Diddy told Justin Timberlake to quit NSYNC. You need to drop those efforts. Why is this relevant now? Who cares? Like, is Lance Bass? They must be having an NSYNC residency or something. There's a Christmas album coming. There's a greatest hits album coming. He has a new show coming, and you can't say nothing against him. You know why? Because he's part of the alphabet crew, and you'll be called homophobic. That is the point. You can't say nothing against them because the alphabet gang will come and get you and cancel you and label you and bow, bing, boom. That's it. And you guys already like to crucify and judge people and find them guilty without any any. Well, if it's smoke, then there got to be fire in. Until it comes to you. Just give me some grace. Everybody wants grace when it comes to them. Lance Bass revealed on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen Wednesday night that he once overheard Sean Diddy Combs telling Justin Timberlake to drop Bass and the rest of NSYNC. Hold on, and let's be honest. Was it good advice or not? Was it good advice or no? See, this is supposed to make him look bad. That's why we can't all be successful record label producers, owners. See, because we won't be able to do what it takes. You can't be honest to save someone's life. Hey, you shouldn't be eating that rib tip. You're 500 pounds, 400 pounds. You're 100 pounds overweight. You shouldn't be eating at McDonald's. None of us should be. When your food can be put into a jar or left out, and there are no bugs, no deterioration ever comes in as a factor. Hello, McFlizzle, not trying to tell you what to think, trying to show you how to think here on the Keep It P podcast, where we take news, situations, and everyday occurrences and we show how one could or cannot be keeping it P. I'm your host, TZ Von Savage, in the place to be. It continues. I forgot he had opened up on our last tour. All this came out, Bass 45 said about Combs, who was recently arrested for sex trafficking and racketeering. What? He opened up to y'all? So you don't even really have firsthand knowledge of that. It's kind of horrible. But still, once again, was he wrong? The boy bander told Andy Cohen that he never liked Combs, who opened for NSYNC on several of their celebrity tour shows in 2002. The very last show in Orlando, I overheard him talking to Justin and being like, you need to drop these efforts. You need to go solo. You need to drop them, Bass recalled. I was like, I didn't like you anymore, Diddy. At my own show, what the hell, he added. You know you didn't go tell him that. Bass and Timberlake 43 were members of NSYNC alongside Joey Fantone, Chris Kilpatrick, and J.C. Chazez. They went on an indefinite hiatus in 2002, the same year that Timberlake released his first solo album. The group reunited after 2 decades to release their song Better Place which was featured in the what I'll tell you. What I tell you, I know y'all in the works of trying to bust a move, and here you go trying to push an album, trying to push your brand. The group reunited after 2 decades to release their song "Better Place," which was featured in the 2023 film Trolls Band Together. They were also featured on the song "Paradise" on Timberlake's new album, Everything I Thought I Was. Bass said that an NSYNC reunion tour could finally be happening. What I tell you. I can finally say we're in talks right now, he said. We'd be stupid not to do something. Just hold your breath just a little longer. It's going to take a little time, but I think something's coming. While the members of NSYNC are eyeing a long-awaited reunion, Combs' career has gone down the drain. Down the drain. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let me use a black man to try to step on and just try to further my career, to try to stay in the limelight just a little longer. I need to stay relevant just a little longer. Wow. I mean, in the same breath, while the members of NSYNC are eyeing a long-awaited reunion, Combs' career has gone down the drain. Wow. The music mogul was arrested in New York City last week on federal charges of racketeering, conspiracy, sex trafficking, and transportation to engage in prostitution. Once again, here we go. Transportation, because he flew in commercial sex workers. We got to give them some respect. Adult entertainment and commercial sex workers, and they got rights, and women should be able to do what they want, and they can make decisions. And then it's, oh, poor baby, I can't believe he manipulated you, and he dangled the keys of success in front of your face, and you had your voluptuous and all your body parts out, and but that don't mean nothing. And you can't be held accountable for nothing. Are you a strong woman or a delicate flower? But let me guess. I could be both. I know. In the 14-page unsealed indictment, prosecutors accused the record executive of abusing women and forcing them to participate in so-called freak-off performances to fulfill his sexual desires, protect his reputation, and conceal his conduct. Huh? Hold on. He forced them to participate in so-called freak-off performances to protect his reputation? What? And he forced them to participate in so-called freak-offs to conceal his conduct? What? That don't even make sense. What is you talking about? What are you talking about? This is out the New York Post, y'all. The feds also alleged the hitmaker used guns, kidnapping, and arson to control his victims. Now that's a whole different story. I ain't never heard that. But you're still innocent until proven guilty, I thought. In the great old United States. I bet if he was an immigrant. Once again, I'm not caping. It's not Diddy. You don't see that. He's black. He's the black man. He's being poster child for the black man, whether he's a tether or not, or have tether, but I believe Diddy's dad was FBA. I ain't so sure about mama, but I'm almost certain his dad was FBA. That's all I'm gonna say. And he's being used See, as the poster, that's the poster child. See, so every time they say that, they talking about black. Combs has pleaded not guilty to all charges. He was denied bail and remanded to federal custody at a Brooklyn detention center while he awaits trial. Combs is a fighter. He's going to fight this to the end, his attorney, Mark Anifilo, said. What do we learn here today, boys and girls? I just told you, he's the poster child for the black man. And when they talk about him and everybody's coming out talking about him with all these old stories, all of a sudden it's stay relevant. It's that stepping stone on the black man head to get ahead. I don't care what you got to say. Pay attention. But I ain't going to hold you. I'm just going to mold you, fold you, and scold you about being off code. Going to leave you with 4 words, as we always do around this time. Subscribe for the vibe, like for the spike, comment your vomit, and share if you care, if you dare to get black empowerment everywhere. You can find us on all of the platforms that are out there, the main ones anyways. Apple, Spotify, YouTube, Twitter. You know, I know it's X, but I don't really like Elonda like that. So Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, Facebook, come and take a look. You might get hooked or you might get shook going to the wrong Keep It P podcast because there's an imposter out there. Imposter out there. There's only one original, y'all. And you know where it's at. That gives you that love, peace, blessings, and maloha. I gotta go ha for show ha. You already know ha. Big brother like Bryce Supremo Mike T signing off.
Music to